Hi guys, this is Jamie from System22 and Great Web Design. Welcome to this video. This is just a short follow-up video from yesterday. We created this Facebook feed little element right here, and when we were starting it, it looks fine. I'm quite happy with it, but I checked it on a smaller phone last night, on an iPhone 5 I believe it was, and it kind of spills off the side. So what we're going to do in this video is add some media queries, a few options of what we can do about this. I'll show you exactly what I mean if I hit the inspector F12 there and go into responsive mode. Let's have a look at it on an iPhone 6. On a 6 you see it's even spilling just off the side there a little bit. I mean, it looked okay on the phone that I checked it on, but on a 5 it's way over there. I mean, that's really the end of the screen size of a 5 there. If we go into responsive mode, you can see it starts to spill over there about, let's get it down, say 400 is probably as large as we want to see that. That's the width up there, 400, and that's the height right there. So an iPhone 6 is 375. So anything under 400, I think we either want to make this disappear or make it smaller. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll show you exactly how. In this we're using our brackets editor, which is a free download from brackets.io for anybody that doesn't have it. Again, I'll put a link below. So if we open our brackets and have a look at our index HTML for this site, this is what we were working on yesterday. This is the iframe that we put in there. So I'm going to give the container that it's in here an extra class. And I'm just going to call it FB for want of anything else. So you see that FB we've put in there now. Now if I go ahead and save that, and we'll go to our style CSS, and we need to add a media query down the bottom here. And so let's add, what did we say, 400 wasn't it? So if we add a media query, we want screen and then we want max width of 400 we said. And I think what I'll show you first is the easiest option, which is just to have it not display at all on screens smaller than a certain size. So that class we created was FB, so if I do .fb, and then we can simply put in there display none. And save that, and then back to our site and do a refresh obviously. Now if we inspect it, hit the F12 button again, let's get into responsive mode. We're at 375, let's make that responsive. Okay, it's at 419, good. So if we go down it should still be there. See, it's still there, 419. If we start sliding it, once it drops before 400, below 400, it should disappear. There we are, it's gone. So that's a very easy option to stop that problem on smaller phones. Just get rid of that element. I mean, it's very easy to do. Now if you decide, well, I kind of like that element, I want to keep it there on smaller phones, you know, I like people to see my Facebook page. Well, that's not a problem either. If we go back to our style CSS, let me just comment this out so it doesn't work anymore. And this time let's put in, we'll put in that class, and if we look back at our index, there's our class FB, and below that's iframe, so we want FB iframe to point it to that particular element there. So we'll do FB iframe. Now we just need to add width of say 275. That should do it. We'll try that anyway. Okay, and then we'll save that and go back to our website. Quick refresh. So at 571. Now when we go to the anything below 400 up here, this should shrink to a width of 275. So let's try that. There we are. There's it, 413 and 401, and we drop down. There it is. It's shrunk to a little skinnier size there. That will work on our iPhone 5s and smaller. So just check it out on a 5. There we are. We can reposition it if we need to, but that actually fits on fine. Okay, let's go in and just fix this. All we're going to do is reduce the padding on this side, so this is a little more central here. It'll look a little bit better there. So if we go back to our style.css file, so let's add another bit of CSS here to the same section. And all we're going to do is tell it to have padding left 0 at below 400. So we're at below 400 here with this media query. And so we'll say padding left 0 pixels. And quick save. And back to our site and a refresh, and it should pull it over a little bit there. There we go. And that's made it more central, which looks a lot better. So there you go. That's 2 ways of dealing with that particular problem. I hope that's been helpful to you. Once again, this has been Jamie at System22 and GreatWebDesign.com. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.